I love the movie Halloween. Don't get me wrong, but one of the interesting things, there's a wonderful essay in a book on mental health portrayals in media. And if I can remember where it is in my bookshelf, I can always send you a link if you're interested. But it talks about the quote unquote meme of the escaped male asylum patient that happens in slasher movies, basically from Psycho until the present, where you have a lot of times in these slasher movies the figure like Michael Myers of pure evil who comes from where? He comes from an asylum. And in many ways, it's interesting how much you want to track that with the deinstitutionalization wave that happens, in the period that sort of runs around the late 70s into the Reagan era in America. But it's fascinating in the sense that when you think about, Michael Myers, I mean, so much of his, persona is wrapped up in this idea of being pure evil. And it often, gets sort of ignored to a certain extent that, this is also someone who's an asylum patient. And it's funny to me that, and other movies like Black Christmas, the retcon of that in 2009, I think,
Yeah.
also an asylum patient.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Voorhees is not what people would call mentally ill, but he certainly has cognitive disabilities from the looks of it. It's in many cases difference in these slasher movies translates into a sort of violent personality. And again, it's sort of fascinating to take a look at, what this sort of says about the fears of like American suburban culture around the time of deinstitutionalization is,